Antoni Gaudí saw nature as the ultimate source of design and innovation. That is what shaped his architectural style, which strongly relied on the principles of biomimicry. Gaudí created unique and imaginative buildings, whose designs became the landmarks of Barcelona and also made him one of the most glorious architects in history. Welcome to Personality Matters, the channel where we explore how people impacted the world. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. His life revolved around strong religious convictions. Gaudí believed that God created a perfect nature, and this belief shaped his design philosophy. He thought that due to millions of years of evolution, nature had the secrets to effective and sustainable design. Basically, his method involved observing and learning from nature, using its principles and incorporating them into architecture. Gaudí aimed to capture the perfection of nature in everything he designed. This philosophy led him to largely use biomimicry in his architectural creations. One of his most prominent examples of nature-oriented design is Casa Batlló. There are many elements inspired by nature in the construction, but let's take a close look at the original ventilation system of the building. The arrangement of air circulation resembles the way natural environments utilize wind currents for cooling. How? Gaudí prioritized cross-ventilation by strategically placing openings on opposite sides of the building. This design encourages the flow of air through the interior, promoting natural cooling and reducing the reliance on mechanical ventilation systems. Also, the central atrium in Casa Batlló serves as a ventilation chimney. Hot air rises through the atrium, creating a natural upward airflow that helps in removing stale air from the interior spaces. This passive ventilation strategy is both energy efficient and aesthetically integrated into the overall design. This feature is inspired by the way trees use a central trunk to channel air and distribute it to the leaves. In addition, the windows in Casa Batlló are designed with the possibility to control ventilation. Gaudí implemented adjustable panels and shutters that inhabitants of the building could manipulate to regulate the airflow. This design not only enhanced ventilation but also allowed residents to maintain a comfortable indoor environment, much like the adaptability observed in natural organisms to changing surroundings. But what is so unusual about that? Well, the building was constructed in 1904 when nobody had an air conditioner at home. Gaudí made sure that Casa Batlló was filled with natural light. He strategically incorporated light wells to maximize the entry of natural light into the interior spaces of the building. The light wells serve as openings that allow sunlight to penetrate deeper into the building, reducing the reliance on artificial lighting during the day. But it also boosts the well-being of the people inside because it makes them feel more connected to nature. Another famous nature-inspired design is the incomplete masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. Gaudí incorporated biomimicry principles into the design of the cathedral for both aesthetic and functional reasons. For instance, he designed inclined columns that resemble tree trunks branching out like a forest canopy. These columns not only support the structure but also distribute loads efficiently, reducing the need for additional supports. Another biomimetic approach was applied to the use of light within the Sagrada Familia. The design of the stained glass windows is similar to the filtering of light through leaves in a forest, creating a serene atmosphere that strongly reminds you of nature. Gaudí's architectural innovation went beyond aesthetics. His designs were practical and efficient. As I already know, he created buildings to fulfill specific needs, like increasing natural light, improving ventilation, and creating cozy living spaces. Also, he was ahead of his time on waste reduction. His clever use of materials and construction methods ensured that his structures were not only durable but also cost-effective. For instance, on the facade of Casa Batlló, Gaudí used broken glass as a decorative element, but it also meets the requirements of sustainability. Antoni Gaudí is remembered as a visionary architect who left a lasting impact with his distinctive and fantastical designs such as the Sagrada Familia and Casa Batlló in Barcelona. His legacy is a unique blend of art and architecture that continues to inspire and captivate people around the world. Thank you for watching Personality Matters. We talk about people who made the world. Until next time, I'm Arthur Camps.